Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
This is Tarot with an Attitude. I love that. Hey, Miss Brigitte, how are you?
I'm all right. How's it going?
Good. Hey, everybody. Welcome Miss Brigitte in. We were gone for a while, and this time we were gone together, so I figured it'd be good for us to get together, and we're going to sling some cards together tonight.
Yeah.
So as things come in, let us know and find out what's happening. All right. So, Miss Brigitte, did you have fun on the cruise?
I did. It was very nice, a cruise is always good. You just sit back and relax and do your thing. And you know me, I'll just sit there for all 7 days and read and be happy. So, for me, I'm like, yes. But yeah, it was nice. I think the ship was nice. Yeah, everything was nice.
That was a good. I loved the ship. The ship was beautiful. We went on the Norwegian Prima. And y'all check that out. Find out what's going on. You ever want to do anything like that, get with Mr. Bruce, okay? And he is on. Welcome. Grace, glad to see you. Cynthia, glad everybody's here. Miss Deborah, hi, what's shaking? Seeing what's happening and seeing what's going on. All right. So we got a couple in here. Let's see what's happening. Looks like Miss Cynthia is going to start us off. Miss Cynthia and Grace. And as y'all think of anything or want to know something tonight, we're just going to kick back, throw a few cards, and find out what happened. Do card a piece, 2 cards a piece, however it comes. We're just going to chill and have a good time and let Spirit do the talking. Okay? So Cynthia's going to come in almost like 2 parts, but I want all this up here. I'm in need of spiritual guidance. I've spoken about my granddaughter, Scarlett. She can't lose weight. Dad is personal trainer and works her out every morning. He watches her food intake and she gains, I believe it's medical. I've asked them to take her to a doctor, but they blow me off. What can I do? Sorry so long. Nothing to apologize for. I'm glad we got all of the info. So let's see what we've got going here. Cynthia needs guidance. Spirit, just make sure you're with us tonight. You're protecting us and you're guiding us. Me and Miss Brigitte in the cards. I'm getting that Cynthia is not far from wrong, that there is a little bit of, I'm not getting something desperately medical, but I am getting there's like a metabolism thing or something like this. But I'm picking up at something she could very possibly outgrow. And what I have seen with families that are obsessed with fitness, you get the one chubby kid that just, you got to let them grow in. So it's one of those things. Be careful or you'll turn them fat because they'll be angry after a while and say, screw you. And it's the way of getting back. Now, so there's so much of my explanation. And Miss Brigitte, have you got something going?
Well, I got strength and the 8 of Cups.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, Cynthia, I really think you just need to be a source of strength for your granddaughter in this right now while she's, going through what she's going through. And just, just be her rock, be the one that she can go to. And eventually, I think with this 8 of Cups, they'll ease off and move kind of off into a different direction. But I would not, I also did an oracle card that says reevaluate your plans.
Okay.
So if you're planning, Cynthia, on doing something maybe that's not something that parents would want you to do, I would rethink. If you're thinking about doing something to go against whatever it is their thought processes are,
some type of intervention. Yeah,
I would rethink that. Definitely. But I think what you can do is just remain a source of a safe place, strength for your granddaughter so that, she's got at least a safe harbor to go to while she's dealing with this.
I think that's great. I got a magician, okay, which again tells me we were kind of right on in the beginning. This is an individualized thing for her, and they don't need to be throwing her into, well, this works for everybody, because not everything works for everybody. And she's going to be her own person. She's got to be seen and respected. And I think that's a very good idea with what Brigitte said. You just sit there and be the source of caring, support, and it might be something she has to grow out of. I don't want them to turn her. My biggest fear, and I don't know why I just got this. I got the 5 of Cups. Just let her come to you and talk to you, because I also don't want to see other problems that stem from their focus on how she looks, okay? Like we have seen in other people before. This could, the body shaming or things like that. It doesn't matter. I don't want to see an anorexia start or any of these other eating disorders because we're trying to please. You just be there to love her, support her, tell her how beautiful she is or whatnot, and that this is going to take care of itself in time. What do you think, Brigitte? Am I off there or?
No, I think that, I would be worried about some sort of traumatic damage.
Yeah. But it's not time. I'm with Brigitte. It's not time for you to jump in yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. It's not. All right. And so let us know. We'll say a prayer for you. We'll say a prayer for your daughter. Okay. And we can actually say a prayer for your son-in-law, that spirit opens his eyes to see what's going on and what's happening, especially with 2 parents that are so physically fit. That's a weird thing. So you're right to worry, but just be supportive right now. Okay. Let's see what happens. Wow. Banger. Okay. Here we go. We have Grace. Rev Rob, may I please ask? I loaned my brother a substantial amount of money. Okay. In good faith for him to return it to me upon request. It has been 1 year and I am asking, will he repay me anytime soon? I'm going to bring down the question, Grace, because I'm going to go to a screen. All right. And I'm going to ask the pendulum. That's a yes or no question. Well, I tell you what, let's try this. Okay. If you get something, Brigitte, you just run with it. I am tonight.
I pulled an oracle card, which is the sacred detour. To say, yeah, I don't think so. I think there's always going to be a reason why you're not seeing the money that he owed you. There's always going to be some.
That was my first gut instinct right there. Yeah, you might get pieces. You might get piecemeals here and there, but that's my first gut feeling on it.
Yeah,
or what I'm getting.
You may want to chalk it up as a gift, a learning experience. But
interestingly, I got the Ace of Wands on that.
Oh, well.
Okay. So Ace of Wands, that could be one of those things where something is just starting and things are fixing to change. So what Brigitte and I are seeing, I'm going to ask Pendulum here real quick. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. Got to hold it up here. Pendulum, will you work with me this evening? Yes. All right. Pendulum, Grace is wanting to know about her brother repaying her. Is he going to repay her right away? Yeah. Yeah, I think Bridget and I are on it. No, Ace of Wands. You're going to have to look for some new way. Okay. Then what do you got?
King of Cups also, which is, I
So,
mean, I think he's, what they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? I mean,
yeah, I do. I'm in agreement. I'm going after him legally. Okay. Well, you got to do what you got to do, Grace. I mean, that's one of those things. I'll request that the money owed to me be taken out of his inheritance. Then, if that can be done, and that's what y'all want to do, just be ready. Money and family. Wow, I've seen it really cause some.
serious.
I don't know how much or whatnot. So, I just would like for you to ask yourself: is the money worth losing the relationship or the harmony, if there is harmony with your brother? If you're not worried about it, then go for it. All right. Because I don't see it's going to take something. He's always going to have something. I think Bridget said it right, that is in the way or causing a problem or whatnot. So please keep us posted. Let us know how that goes. We would love to hear what's happening.
Yeah.
All right. Michaeline, good to see you. Hi, Rob and Bridget. Can I please get a general read for the coming week? Had a few bumps come up, and I'd like to know what Spirit had to say. Okay. So, here we go. I'm just going to do that again. I'm not going to fiddle with the overhead camera tonight, I don't think. Let's see what happens. We'll go from here. You know what? I am being told to use the shadow card as well. With the shadow card, I got the King of Cups, meaning that you're going to have to stay in control of your emotions. This is going to be something emotional that's piling in, and you've got to hold your emotions on it, because if you don't, some off things could come, and it could be dealing with a relationship. Okay. So, yeah, you might have some bumps coming up, could be coming up with a relationship, but keep the emotions out of this whenever you and this person are having a conversation. Bridget?
I got the Three of Pentacles and Temple.
Okay.
So I think there's some collaboration that needs to happen with some keep your head with some definite patience, right? It's definitely going to take teamwork. Whatever's happening, I think it's going to require patience and people working together to sort of come to a satisfactory end or fruition or whatever you want to call it.
Right. Patience, patience, patience.
Yeah, it's just going to be probably more work than you were hoping, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Andrew, we're going to get to you next. We got 4 more behind you. Let me do this, though. Bridget, tell everybody how to reach out to you. I know I put it in the thing, but just a reminder.
You can reach me at eyesofthedragonfly.com or Bridget at eyesofthedragonfly.com. And you can schedule a reading with me if you want, or I can do some Reiki or some quantum healing if that's what you're after. So we've got a couple of things that I can offer.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Y'all can reach me at tarotwithanatitude@gmail.com. tarotwithanatitude.com. You can book a session, do whatever there. Also, you can get with my wife, who does crystal healing, distance crystal healing, things like that. We got a lot of things available for you. So feel free to reach out and have contact with us and everything else. Do us a favor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share. Okay? Make sure you share. Oh, Bridget, did you say? Oh, you've got to verify. It's up in the air right now about Wednesday night. If we don't do Wednesday night, possibly Thursday.
Possibly
right?
Thursday. Yeah, I have a work commitment Wednesday night, I think. I'm hoping it was a missed schedule, but I may have to be on an overseas call Wednesday evening, so we'll push it to Thursday if I have to.
Right. Hey, y'all, next year we are going, Bruce, Bridget, myself, Gillian. Bruce is putting together it's kind of a large undertaking, but he is putting together an event for a trip, Scotland, Ireland. I think he was talking about, what's the monuments? My brain went south.
Stonehenge,
things like that for 2 weeks next year. You can put a deposit down, pay on in time, get with him because it's gonna be fun. He's putting together a group to go, and we're gonna go. They're gonna go. So but want to make sure you're aware. So reach out to Bruce, Apollo Travel, Orlando. Is that it? Apollo Travel.
Bruce at myapollotravel.com.
Thank you. There you go.
And
he will work with you.
It's a cruise. It's going to be a cruise. It's not
going to be a cruise. That's fly in over there, but then there's going to be a cruise that takes you around over there and fly back. So, yeah. All right. But we just want to make sure
Ireland, Scotland, and France. Just like one day, like one stop in France.
One stop in France. We are from France. It's a with all my aliens and stuff. Oh,
yes. I will cease to exist, and I will wither away and die in our sleeping chamber. It's like my favorite of the whole thing.
I have a new picture, and I sent it to you. I think it was Cynthia showed my wife this website, and I now have a genuine picture of me with Bigfoot, and it's like a 14 by whatever. It's huge. And it's now we have dedicated my whole bathroom to being, we call it the Bigfoot bathroom. So everything Bigfoot's going in there. I think my wife kind of did a little mental health thing with me or whatnot and talked me into, let's keep all that. We'll make the front bathroom your bathroom. It can be your Bigfoot bathroom instead of hanging out in the living room. But it is awesome. So I got to figure out a way to take a picture, get it up so everybody can see it. So we'll have some fun that way or whatnot. So, all right, everybody, back to it. Andrew, what's the energy coming towards me in the coming months? Ooh, that'll be good for your oracle, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see what's happening.
I don't know. I came home to every one of my tarot decks on my floor in front of my desk.
What happened? The cat?
Biddy decided she was pissed we were gone, and she was pissed, huh? Yeah, so everything was just mishmash pile. So my cards are
they're like out of the box and everything.
Yeah, and they're like, you know me, I'm so anal. Like they all got to be facing the same way, and no, they're all like a mess. So as you're talking, I'm here messing with them because I'm fit to be touched.
I got you. So here I'll start. Andrew, the first card I got, okay, not used to doing it this way, is the High Priestess, which to me is a balance of making sure you're going to need to be using that personal knowledge and your intuition. Follow your gut. The 18 is the moon card is the Puron intuition card to me, but this is about using your and there are things you're going to be like, I knew better. Follow that and look. And then I got that one with, if you do that, use your intuition and move forward properly, you're going to be able to create something awesome.
So you want to laugh?
Yeah.
I got seek more information.
Boom. There we go.
So definitely ask the questions. Definitely ask all the questions.
Don't assume. Yep.
And I got the Tower. So.
Okay.
I think, yeah, something's gonna change. I mean, it looks terrible, but sometimes it's really just not. Sometimes it's just something you need to shift to make things happen, and make sure you're doing your research and you're getting all your information together, and
And what was your first card?
it's seek more information.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, bottom line is if we take all 4 of these cards and put them together, what you're looking at here is, like I said, use your gut, use your intuition, okay? But ask questions. Nothing in these cards are saying move quickly. You have the opportunity to create something wonderful here, but you've got to do it in the right way. Be smart about it. This is not an emotional time, okay? Does that make sense? All right, there we go. All right, now let's go here.
That's rough. You're all willy-nilly.
Justin Cressinger, can I get a general love reading, please? Okay, Justin, we'll do a general. And if y'all ever want to do any more in-depth stuff, like I said, reach out to Brigitte and myself. All the contact information is in the description for below. You can go there and see what's going on. But Justin wants a love reading. All right, love reading for Justin. Here we go.
Love life.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm not getting boom. My cards are
What are you getting?
not boom.
Okay. My first card I got was actually the Chariot, which what I'm getting is you're going to be riding alone for a while. But you got to stay focused. Okay. There's no other person in this card, but 7s also mean choices. Okay. So things are going to come around. You're going to have choices that you're going to make. And right now, there is something you really need to stay focused on. And what I'm seeing is a new relationship is not it. Yeah. 9 of Wands. I would like to know if this is true or not. But what I see, Justin, is that you may have been involved in a pretty rough relationship where you came out of it kind of beat up.
That's
all right. And it's time to take a break. Okay. Ride the Chariot alone for a while. Enjoy getting recentered, refocused. It doesn't mean the end of everything, because the 9 of Wands is right towards the end. So it's just readjust, refocus. Don't let that knock you out. Take a breather and then get back up, and you'll be back at it.
Yeah, I got the 5 of Cups, which tells me that, I think that, you're still dealing with some other underlying issues. Something happened that you're still kind of dealing with, and I've got the World, so you're coming up on the back end of it, but
yep,
you still have some stuff you need to clear out before anything new happens. The World is promising, because it just means that the cycle is fixing to end and a new cycle is fixing to begin. But you just gotta deal with these 5 of Cups. You gotta deal with whatever this grief is that you're holding on to, or that you're processing. You just kind of need to reconcile it is the best way I could say, before you'll get the new start.
Right. And it's promising. I know you're like, oh my God. I got flashes of that movie, and I don't remember the name of it, but it has Sandra Bullock in it. She's some type of star, winds up in a rehab, and there's this redheaded guy who I dearly love, he's thin, he's funny. But one of the things they had to do in rehab was they had to start raising a plant. Somebody asked, when can they get in a relationship again? When you successfully raise a plant. when you make it live for a year, you're able to join another relationship. And the movie ends with her going into a flower shop or like a nursery, and the guy's standing there. Oh, hi. And she's like, oh, you're buying a plant. And he throws himself around her and he's just crying, going, I keep killing it. I keep killing it.
Because you got to be able, first you got to be able to take care of the plant, and then you got to be able to take care of the puppy and something else. So he's got a puppy in one arm, a plant in another arm. And he's like, the plant keeps dying.
Yeah, so just take your time. You know what? And if once you get happy, get all this stuff settled, and you're on a roll, it will hit you when you least expect it. The right person will come along. Okay? So bangarang, good luck with that. We'll see what happens. Keep us posted. All right, Miss Deborah, good to see you. So good to have you back. I would appreciate a message and guidance from Spirit in regards to a situation that is near to me, please. Okay. Regards to a situation that is near. Let's do this. Wow. I set my cards and that was them. They must have hit the table at the right.
The phrase carpet bomb just came across my head. So I don't know what you got going on, but it's
the flying carpet?
The phrase carpet bomb.
Oh, okay.
Carpet bomb? Like just whatever it is.
Destroy everything.
And I got the tower.
Oh my God. Okay.
Whatever it is, it's fixing to blow up.
If it hasn't blown up already.
If it hasn't already blown up.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay? Cut all of it loose, let it go, and, flip it. Deborah, I have a hard time picturing you flipping anybody off, okay? But if this is the time, now might be the time, okay? One of the best maneuvers I teach people of how to do is, you do this, and then you do this, is the best way to manage some people, okay? So you might need to practice that a little bit just for now. Doesn't mean things won't straighten itself out. But Brigitte getting the image of carpet bomb, and then the tower, yeah, that's a little nuts.
Yeah.
That's a little nuts. I got the high priestess again for you, okay? You know what needs to be done. You know what's happening. And unfortunately, I feel like you might be being betrayed a little bit by somebody you put some trust in or something, and that's why this is hitting you so hard. All right? So use your gut, know what's happening, and go from there. In the end, it's all going to work out. And Bridget's got the cosmic teacher. Talk about the cosmic teacher.
I just think that this is a necessary lesson for you, Deborah. Unfortunately, whatever it is something that is meant to happen to help you grow.
And you know what, people? This is something very important. Learning lessons, and I'm going to tell you, learning some lessons myself right now. Okay, some of the worst people are some of the people that will hurt you. The absolute worst are the people that are closest to you or family, because it hits so deep. Okay. Right. And I do mean family can do that to you as well. So it's one of those things. Breathe. All right. Screw y'all. I'm going to go on with my life. When y'all are done, let me know and we'll start playing nice again. Or, you may need to be like, no, I'm not going to play with you anymore. Okay. I'm going to take my basketball and go home. Okay. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that.
They say, strangers don't screw you. Only people that are close enough to you can, right? And those are the people who are you're the most familiar with.
Right.
So.
Absolutely. And that's what I see is going on right now. And you're just going to have to there's no way not to deal with it. So the best way is just be very passive. Don't bring it on. Don't bring that energy into your life. Okay. Let it go. All right. Say goodbye. Kiss today goodbye. I'll stop. Hi, it's Uma. Hey, Uma. Glad to see you. Uma Thurman. Hi, may I have a spirit reading, please? What do they have to say? Not interested in relationship or employment reading. I'd like to know why it came and if and when it's coming back. Spirit reading, please. What do they have to say? Not interested. I'd like to know why it came and if and when it's coming back. All right, let's use that information. We're going to cycle in on that last statement. So Uma wants to know
I'm getting
why
it came because you asked it to.
Okay.
That's definitely you asked for it. That's why it came. You don't realize you did, but you did.
Yeah. And is it coming back? So let's see here. Man, I just got told to do something I don't normally do. So
Yeah.
covered that 3 times. So
the Four of Wands and the Emperor. So whatever it was, you asked for it and you felt like, because you felt like it was going to give you that warm, fuzzy feeling.
and with the card you got, it's ironic. I got the 6 of Wands. So there's something in this message and what they're doing, okay? Why it came. It's to help you break through something,
Yeah.
and to win a battle, become victorious. So they're there for a purpose to help, okay? When it's coming back, let's take a look and see what that's going to be. It's not going to be too long from what I can see. I got the Knight of Wands on that, okay? Which means, and it's charging into the future. What'd you get?
I got the Emperor.
Okay. And so the Emperor, setting those boundaries,
Yeah.
making sure this is where you want to really, really wrap yourself in that masculine spirit. Lawmaker, setting your boundaries, knowing what's going on, being in the truth and everything else, and don't be impatient, okay? But at some point, when you have all that information, you are going to have to be then moving decisively. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, it did to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to stay the course.
There you go.
Yeah. Whatever
Keep
it
on
is.
keeping on.
I mean, it's there because you were asking for it. I think you thought it was something that was going to benefit you. And I think with my Emperor card, I think when it comes back is, when you take control and you're ready to receive it back.
Yeah, there's something there. It's something you've asked for help or something like that, but it's not materializing in the way you thought it was going to be materializing. But it's there to help you. I hope that makes sense to you.
I was a kid and it scared the shit out of me.
What's that?
Uma Thurman says, I was a kid and it scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe whatever it was there to make you have a different perspective and to look at things differently or whatnot. It's coming back, but again, not until the future is what I see. But it's moving very quickly because that Knight of Wands is all about blasting forward with something that's passionate in your heart, or something that may not be physical, may not be emotional, but it's something you're going to experience and you're passionate about doing or seeing, or a place you're trying to get to. Is that okay? So that's what I see. Uma, give us a holler. We'd love to set up and do another go into way more in depth on that than anything else, because I like to learn a little more too. Okay, so banger. All right, Ellum. Hi. Well, I find a job by the end of summer. All right, here we go. I'm going to bring out the pendulum again, and we'll see what happens. All right. This one Gillian made, and I wear it as a necklace, but I got to get it where on camera it's a little better. I love this one. Pendulum. LMAABB wants to know if they will find a job by the end of summer. I'm getting no. And at first, what flooded me was yes, but not the one you want. So I'm going to give you something I got in that. You are going to be offered something. Don't take the wrong job out of fear or frustration. Okay? The one you want is not going to manifest itself to you in that question by that way. And we'll see what Bridget's got on it.
I got the very soon card.
Okay.
And I've got the sun. So I think you'll probably be getting something, or something is going to start to happen by the end of summer, I believe. I mean, I feel like maybe you are working on something right now, and that's what this very soon card is. Maybe there's someone. I just think that it might take a little bit longer than you're expecting. With the sun card, I'm definitely, I mean, I'm getting good vibes that something is going to come to fruition. So
yeah. And again, to follow up, I got, man, this lady's coming up a lot tonight. You know, the intuition.
Why is she coming up in every one of your polls?
I don't know, because I keep mixing her in.
For you, you need to deal with whatever she's got to tell you.
Yeah, maybe, and that's right. That might be for me. So we've seen that before, that's for sure. So follow my intuition and see what's going on. All right. So here we go. Yachty. So I did have the interview. Very good. Yay. He told me I would be in the finals. Waiting on the final interview. Will I get confirmation this week? Please and thank you. All right. Well, good for you, Yachty. I didn't think something was going to happen or something changed or whatnot. So let's see what's going on with Miss Yachty. All right. All right. Will I get the confirmation this week? Please and thank you. All right. So let's find out what's shaking here.
I got the Page of Swords.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
I don't think it's going to be the communication that you were hoping for. Yeah. So, and
wow.
also,
I got Page of Coins. So it's the whole page thing. Man, if you take that, there's something jumbling up in here. Okay.
I got 3 Oracle cards too when you're done.
Oh, go right ahead.
So I got reevaluate your plans. Right? Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I got illusions falling away.
Okay.
I got hidden truth revealed. So I know that, I mean, you're probably excited about this, but just make sure you read all the fine print and make sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, because something is not exactly what it was sold to you as.
Right. I got 5 of Cups. All right. So you're emotionally tied. Don't get so emotionally tied to this outcome. All right. What are you doing in the meantime? You need to be moving forward. Don't look to this one thing to be the answer. Stop looking. Keep putting things in out there. Because as we know, things change. All right. We're looking at where they sit right now. Okay. Doesn't mean they're going to be sitting in the same place 3 weeks from now. Everything as it is right now. And with what Bridget got, with me, both of us getting pages, okay, and now I've got 5 of Cups, which I call my grief card, okay. There are other things out there. Keep looking, keep searching, okay. You got that, boom, you're waiting, but it doesn't mean you should stop looking at anything else. All right. Hope I explained that
Tiffany
right.
says she hates the suit of swords. She doesn't get it. Swords are about communication. How you communicate and how you receive communication.
Yeah.
That is the gist of swords.
It is the conscious mind. It's how what you see, perceive, the communication. I always tell everybody, remember, it's from the neck up, okay, minus that frontal part where you are emotional, okay? It takes the emotions out of it. If you're over analyzing, if you're analyzing things, the decisions you're making, whether they're coming from just the brain, it removes emotions, okay? And so therefore it is a genuine logic problem. All right. And as we've all seen, the suit of swords, a lot of decks, most of the decks, it doesn't end very well. You know, with being stabbed in the back, things like that. You know,
he's literally stabbed to death by 10 swords.
Right. Yeah. And we've all felt that. We've all known that. And if we look at the Ace of Swords, it's a new way to look at something. So like Bridget said, your communication, even with yourself, your higher, how are you perceiving it? Okay. The Two of Swords is always about duality, two people, decisions, something like that. That's what twos are. Okay. And how are you making the decision? Are you not? Are you allowing fear and things to come in? You know, the three that hurt, that wall, it has to do with other people maybe hurting you. So, but it's all about what's going on up here. I love the Three of Swords when it shows a heart being damaged, because a lot of times we keep our heart damaged, all right, by our mind, with what we keep telling ourselves and the way we're communicating with our own self. Am I making any sense out of that, Bridget?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what's going on. Swords are a pain in the butt. All, you know, the hardest part of reading tarot to me are, as far as the suits would be swords, okay, because you can get that in so many different ways. All right. And then the royal cards, how to take them.
Cards. Mine are pages. Pages are the bane of my stinking existence. And then the court cards. The court cards they stress me out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just know that all the sword court cards, they're all assholes. The page, the knight, the queen, the king, that is like the asshole family. So just so you know, they're just like they are.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, if you look at the page, I'm going to study it, and I think I know more than you. Think about it like a teenager. They're all smarter than we are. Then you got the knight. Strategy says, and I'm going to mow everybody over because I think what I'm doing is the right way to do it, and there's no other way to do it. Okay. The queen, that self-centered shit, she even looks like an ass sitting on her throne in most of these decks. Okay. And she's about what's going, well, I know why I feel this way. You know, I know it's all about her internalizing everything. And then the king is actually dominating. I'm smarter than everybody in the room. Okay. You know, so yeah, you are. They're like the king and queen of ass.
They are. It's like the asshole family. It is. You know, but
that's funny. That is funny. Okay. We have Lake New York, a Marion. Okay. Something like that. I want to make sure you were there. This looks like my girl. Is that you coming in with a name I am not used to? Lakenya. That's what's happening. It's my Lakenya. How are you? Man, it's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Man, see how I butchered up the name? Okay. Lakenya, good to see you. Hello. Any messages Spirit has for me? Lakenya, it is so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. All right, here we go. Lakenya. All right, messages for Lakenya. I'm going to start running some of my oracle cards instead of tarot cards too. I miss my oracles. A lot of times I think oracles can give you a better answer than tarot without all having to go into so many layers. You know what I mean? They're a good generality.
A little more direct than tarot. You know, tarot's very fluid, you know?
Yep. Yup, that's for sure. Look, Kenya, I have a question for you. Do you have a trip coming up or someplace you might move or something going on? Okay. Because there's something new coming in your future, or what I see, that it's traveling. All right. And don't let fear get in your way. That's the biggest thing I see whenever I'm using this deck. And this Fool pops up. Now, this Fool comes with a warning. Just don't go off running. There are dangers. Okay. This Fool wants you to move ahead, not be afraid to move ahead, but watch where you're stepping is what I'm getting. Making sure things are lined up and things are going to happen in the way you need them to have. Don't take off running away from something until you know what you're running to. That's what I got with this. What have you got so far, Bridget?
Well, I got sorry.
No, that's all right.
5 of Cups. And
All right.
the 10 of Swords. So
there's that sword you're always talking about.
And the 5 of Cups. You want to talk about a bad day?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it Lakenya?
Yeah.
Lakenya. Yep. I don't know what's been happening in your world, but yeah, it's been tough. You've had a tough go of it, huh? Between this 10 of Swords and this 5 of Cups, this has not been your week or whatever, because I'm sorry. I mean, you're definitely dealing with some stuff, and with Rob's Fool, hopefully you're moving past it.
Look at my other card. It's the Ace of Wands. Yeah.
Thank God. Something to see within months. So something better is on the horizon. This 10 of Wands, though, it's the end of whatever this cycle is that's happening, but don't carry it with you. Just process whatever's going on with these 5 of Cups. This is the grief card, like Rob said, and just process and let it go. The cycle's over. You've gone through the worst part, right? And then Rob gets his wands, which means you've got a new beginning, and within months it'll be better. You'll feel better. You'll have better experiences. It'll get better. I promise. Well, I shouldn't promise, but I promise.
Yeah. And this is, if you're running from something bad or something bad has happened or whatnot, don't do it blindly. Okay. I know I do that sometimes, where it's like, all right, done. Cut off my nose, despite my face, and just take off. I'll deal with anything's better than where I'm at now. Okay. That may not necessarily be true.
Right.
All right. You're right. There is a better place. You need to find it and go there, but don't let fear keep you from doing it. And don't drag. Remember that small little bundle? That's all the shit he took with him. Don't be dragging stuff with you when you go there, but be mindful of where you're going, what you're doing. Don't just blunder and fall off a cliff into an abyss. But at the same point, sometimes you got to take a blind leap. All right. Just at least have a general direction. It's kind of like, we just don't jump off the end of the pier unless you know what's under the water. All right. So if you know what's under the water, jump. All right. But if you don't, you might want to take a stick and poke around a little bit.
Sorry. Guys,
No.
Jamie is talking to me. Jamie is my best friend since sixth grade.
Oh, wow.
So Jay, hi Jay, how you doing? So Snitch, thanks Jay, appreciate that. That's my professional name. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. But it was a name that I was called when I was very, very young. So Jamie, where the hell you been? How the hell are you?
Yep, there you go. And it's always good. Hello, Jamie. On behalf of everybody else of us that are confused, welcome aboard.
Yeah. So that's what that was all about. Don't guys.
So look, she's asked you a question. No, this is Jean. Okay. May I ask what I'm supposed to know about my connection with my ex Leo? Why did I get this crazy picture of the lion tamer in the cage, at there's, and I don't like lion taming. So there might be something here about a constant battle or trying to make somebody behave. Are they trying to make you behave? Are you trying to make them behave or whatnot? I don't know. So let's get some cards going and find out. So, all right, here we go. Bridget, you can lead off.
Yeah, I'm still shoveling. I was looking.
Oh, you still shoveling? All right, if I get a card up, I'll...
4 cups here.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
For me, this is, what are you supposed to know about your connection? Well, it's a little lukewarm, isn't it? I mean, I hate to say it, but I think it's just kind of stay flaccid, for lack of a better term. This 4 cups has you kind of going, meh, yeah. So if this is your Leo, your ex Leo, I'm sorry to say that they're just not engaged, not the way I think you hope them to be. It is what it is. I can tell you as a Leo, though, I will be perfectly honest with you. Once we're done, we're done. So,
Bridget, the death card.
yeah. I can tell you right off the bat, once as a Leo, once we're done, we're done.
Yeah. Let that lie. Something beautiful will come. Doesn't mean you have to hate each other or whatnot, but don't waste time getting back into something that's already failed. Now, does that work from time to time? Yes, it is. But the majority of time, there's another end note to it. Okay. It just comes to an end again. And a lot of times, why? Because we haven't released stuff from the last time. We're still carrying some of that around. And some of that, because of the ex, is why you can't get into a new relationship. I really feel like you're looking for attributes from the Leo in other people, okay? Because we always want to take the parts we liked from somebody and wipe out the parts we didn't, okay? And, that's where I feel like you might be at here. Hey, nice to see you, but it just didn't work. The 4 is not a horrible card, but it is typical. If you look at those people, it is boredom, it is complacency, it is, my gut is everybody was taking each other for granted, and it ran its course. Let it go. Okay.
Yeah, she said, people are dead to me when I'm done. Amen, sister, because I'm the same way. And I got the Kindred Spirits card, and I just think there's some nostalgia going on there. I really think he's probably just remembering all the good times and conveniently forgetting all the bad times.
And look at here. This scares me. This, as a counselor, therapist, ex-counselor, still therapist, whatever, spiritual Christian, even if I was doing with this, He expressed a desire to return to my life after over 2 years of no contact because he's realized the mistakes he's made. So have you. Okay? Let him, don't, no, nay, Fluffy. Okay? Because why can't he find somebody new? Okay? Because
Right.
maybe he's wanting to maintain some of those habits. All right. I mean, yeah, no. You know, he texted and called me last Monday and said he wants to be with me. And I made it clear I didn't want him. There you go. You made the right decision. Look at this. He's a Leo and I'm a Leo. That makes you're 4. That makes that totally makes sense. You're right. Let it go. Be friends. See ya. No, you need to move on. And I need to move on. Okay. And again, 2+ years. All right. I realize it took you that, but now you just want to come back and, oh, yeah, no. He's what you got is a guy there. Take this from a guy. Oh, I'm going to go back to my easy mark. I can apologize, wave the white I surrender flag. And yeah, no, I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trust that with a 10-foot pole. People are dead to me when I'm done. I love it. I love it.
Amen.
When I'm done, I'm done. I tell people, my wife will tell you, just don't get me in the position where I don't care anymore.
Right.
Once I do that, yeah, going through a little bit of that now, not with Gillian, but some things where guess what? Then it's on you, it's on you, and I can't carry that weight around anymore. So, I couldn't have been nicer to him. There you go. Be nice. Don't take that negative energy on. I think you're on the right track. We didn't have bad times. He didn't want to get married or have children and left. Well, you know what? What's going to be the next big decision? So yeah, just you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. So blessings, like 12, what spirit wants to tell me, which I don't know. All right. What spirit wants to tell me that I don't know? All right. I'm going to pull one card on this. And then, Bridget, you can do Page of Wands. Okay. Somebody's being a pain in the ass. All right. We're studying, we're looking, we're overthinking something. Some things are going on. We can get so lost in the facts, which is happening worldwide right now. We can get so lost in what somebody said was a fact. This was said was a fact. This is kind of giving me that sense of time to grow up, get your head out of trying to figure everything out. Everything in life doesn't happen logically. It doesn't make sense that babies die. It doesn't make sense that some of the nicest people in the world die. All right. And while others that are just horrors live on, because life is random. That's what we get for having a life of free will. So I want you to understand, you're searching, there's some searching going on, and you're trying to make sense of something. Ain't going to happen. And don't let that get you lost in the woods.
I pulled the 3 of Pentacles.
Okay.
It tells me that, I think that there's probably some people out there that you can lean on to go ahead and help direct you or help you reach wherever it is you want to go. So don't forget them,
Yeah.
I don't think you're in it. I don't think you're on a path all by your lonesome. I think you've got some people around you who are willing to help you work through whatever it is that, that you're dealing with right now.
Or they're coming your way. Either one,
I think, there'll be people there to support you. Definitely. And I got the Hidden Blessings card.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's something coming that and the Catalyst card. So there's something nice coming down the road for you. You've got a little village somewhere that you don't realize you have right now.
Yeah.
But they're there, and they're the minute that you tap into them, things will get much better.
Good. And we XOG, this was more of what I was hoping that Spirit would show me. You're right. Just go on, live your life, have a good time. So Tara with an attitude at Brigitte, thank you for trying those. Hey, we did what we could do. There was no trying. We told you what we saw. So if that's it, that's the best and all we will ever do. So good for you. We're proud of you knowing a lot. If it just confirms something for you, that is great. You missed the comment above that. Yeah, probably did. I don't want to be friends, and I made that clear when I left. I just want him to not have sneaky or nefarious intentions towards me if I won't let him back in. Yeah, that. Give us a holler.
6 of Cups. I think it's just nostalgia. That's happening. Give it a hot minute, and I think he'll find his way out the door.
Yeah, I do too. You're known. That's what memories are. We know what those, for the most part, you're known as a guy. Maybe I can fix what I messed up or whatnot. And now I've learned, blah, blah, blah. So, all right. So, Miss Brigitte, have you got anything else here?
I don't. I think we are,
we are on our hour.
Yeah, I think we are. But I do not have anything at all.
Okay. So y'all be watching. We'll post it if Wednesday night or if it's going to be Thursday night. So keep that up. Let us know. And those of y'all that know how to get hold of me, if you need to, we'll put something out or whatnot. But be on Facebook. You can find me on Rob Lee on Facebook. You can find me on Tarot with an Attitude as a group. And you'll find me and Miss Brigitte there. And then on Tarot with an Attitude, the page, we always post these things there. So you'll be able to see it and see what's going on. So with
and
that,
yes, it'll be posted. We posted on my page too, which is Eyes of the Dragonfly on Facebook. Instagram. I don't have a TikTok because I just can't. I'm too old for TikTok.
Yeah. I've got a TikTok. I've got an Instagram. My problem is I have not focused on posting much lately. Or in a while. So I got to get back there or whatnot. It can be so time consuming, and especially I don't like chopping messages up either. I'm a little windbag, So, we'll see what's happening. But so everybody, I always say take what you want, leave what you don't. Well, this time we're going to change it up. I don't want anybody to steal your happiness, steal your joy, and I want you to leave with a smile on your face. So, thank you for being here. Aliens walk among us, angels are near, and Bigfoot is real.
Bigfoot is
Back right.
Back right.